U.S. Marine officer, tried to bully a black ex-convict. Then this happened. In a small town near the outskirts of San Diego, two worlds collided. Private First Class Lucas Bull, Henderson, a tough-as-nails U.S. Marine officer, was known for his relentless demeanor. His loud demeanor and penchant for intimidation helped establish his reputation, especially among the recruits. On the other side of town lived Marcus Wright, a once-imprisoned man turned community leader, striving to rebuild his life and contribute positively. After serving 5 years for theft, Marcus had returned home, eager to make amends and inspire others like him. One early afternoon, as the sun cast long shadows, Bull's path crossed Marcus at a local community center. Marcus was mentoring youth by teaching them survival skills and sharing his hard-earned wisdom to keep them out of trouble. Bull, however, saw this as an opportunity to exert his dominance. "Look at this guy, trying to be a hero," Bull sneered, arms crossed. "What can you teach these kids, Marcus?" "The only thing you know is how to break the law." Marcus turned slowly, meeting Bull's challenge with calm eyes. "You can't break someone down who's already been broken and rebuilt, Bull. I've learned more about strength on the inside than you'll ever know." The tension sparked. Marcus stood tall, the strength of his past giving him a grounded presence, while Bull's bravado felt like a tempest about to burst. Bull stepped closer, chest puffed out. "You think you're tough? Let's see how tough you really are. Meet me at the park tonight. I'll bring a real challenge." Without hesitating, Marcus accepted the challenge. That evening, the park buzzed with whispers, locals curious about the confrontation brewing between the two men. Bull, flanked by a tight-knit group of fellow Marines, expected to intimidate Marcus into submission. He thrived on this sense of control. As they squared off, Marcus kept his calm demeanor. Bull shouted insults, trying to break Marcus's focus, while Marcus simply blocked them out, remembering the trials he'd faced, the nights in prison where he had to dig deep to survive. When the fight broke out, it turned raw and chaotic. Bull charged first, fueled by anger and ego, but Marcus deftly sidestepped, his reflexes honed through years of tough life lessons. The crowd gasped as Bull stumbled, momentarily losing his footing. This was not what Bull expected. He lunged again, but Marcus's agility surprised him. On several occasions, Bull tried to land a punch, but Marcus proved elusive, evoking cheers from the onlookers. Each time Bull swung, Marcus countered with a strategic dodge. The Marine officer's frustration mounted as the crowd began to rally behind Marcus, chanting his name. "Come on, Bull! You call yourself a Marine?" someone shouted. The momentum shifted, and Bull's anger morphed into desperation. Finally, as Bull launched one final reckless attack, Marcus remained calm. He parried Bull's punch and began a series of calculated moves. They moved in a flurry, Bull trying to overpower Marcus, who countered each assault with agility and poise. When Marcus finally landed a well-timed strike that sent Bull to the ground, a collective silence fell. Bull, breathless and bruised, found himself staring up at Marcus, who extended a hand. "Strength isn't about power. It's about resilience and standing tall against adversity. You're stronger than you think, Bull. Use it for good," Marcus said, his voice firm yet compassionate. Bull, humiliated but humbled, accepted the hand. He rose to his feet, breathing heavily, but the fight had drained more than just his energy. It had shifted perspectives. In the days that followed, Bull began attending the community center, seeking guidance from Marcus. He learned about the struggles faced by many in the community, nurturing a newfound respect and empathy. This unexpected friendship began transforming Bull. Marcus, in return, found a unique ally in a Marine who had once represented everything he stood against. Together, they worked to bridge the divide between the community and law enforcement, telling their stories and sharing their truths. In time, they organized workshops that unified both Marines and community members, focusing on respect, resilience, and redemption, encouraging former convicts to find purpose through mentorship. What began as an intimidation turned into an alliance that reshaped their lives and the community, proving that true strength lies in understanding and uplifting one another. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Give opinion about the story.